Good afternoon, it's Nino. You know me as Mr. Nino G75. But as you know, I'm the proud and privileged owner of a 488 Spider, which is just dream come true tackle. Here's my second Ferrari, so what I thought I'd do is give you the lowdown on what it would have cost had I bought it new, and explain what it cost me to get it, to do with the other car that I had previously, which was a 458 Spider. You can see a picture of that now. And then go through all the options that are on the car that the man who spec'd it out in the first place paid for it back in 2016, and see where we get to. So I've no idea what to expect. It could be terrible, but if you're watching, it's worth sticking around for. It could be good. And here she blows. The gate, which causes anxiety. Oh, that's not bad. It's not that close today. But here is the 488 Spider. It is just art on wheels. What a thing. Give you a quick run round. All the nice scallopy bits that it's got. It's looking very clean still. Oh, ran the ball. So let's delve into it a little bit deeper. So here she is, the beast. Let's just pop the old alarm. You can have a little mooch inside. I love the door handles. I mean, so ergonomic, is that the right word? And inside, it smells lovely, but you can't smell it, obviously. Here you go. Ferrari are great because they've got everything you need. You've got your wipers, you've got your start-stop, you've got the suspensions, you've got the lights, you've got the blinkers. Very simple controls, very similar to the 488 and the 458 inside, excuse me, except it's a little bit more refined. Alcantara, pipe stitching, etc. It's a beautiful thing. Let's have a look at what we've got. So the idea is I'm going to go and have a look at the spec list that's in the front of the car. I've got the actual sheet. We'll add it all up, do a bit of maths, see what it costs someone to start with. So I've opened the frunk. That, if you can see that, is all the options. They come with these nice plaques. I mean, look how lovely that is. This is all the manuals and service stuff. I mean, they just go the extra mile. But there you go, just so you get a really good look. That is all of the options. Well, I've got my little list. Before we begin, let's just have a little shufty in the boot, which is where the engine is. Then you'll maybe understand why it's absolutely ridiculous money if anything ever goes wrong with them. Because the engine bay, I mean, you're not getting much in there, are you? But little touches like that. I mean, Ferrari, look at that engine. 670 horsepower of pure V8 filth. Twin turbos. Beautiful. So let's begin. I'm going to start with one I completely missed, but they are in here. They must have been bought after the fact. Are these mats? There's that one, and then there's the driver's one, which is already a bit knackered. So those mats, floor mats with embroidered logo, including that, they are £768 for the pair. That's £768. While we're in here, you can see we've got Alcantara. So there is a leather and Alcantara trim. So the doors, the handles are all Alcantara. I can't say the bloody word. Alcantara everywhere. Alcantara down here. Doors, which Alcantara's man-made. It probably costs about 6p a mile to make, but anyway. So for the interior trim of this car, we're talking £2,880. Next, the steering wheel. So most Ferrari owners want this. This is essentially an LED. So when you are accelerating and you get up to a certain RPM, the lights come on here to let you know where to gear change. And that is known as a carbon fibre driving zone and LED. So the wheel here is carbon fibre, and it's proper carbon fibre. You know, some Italian dude has been hand making this So just for the steering wheel, the carbon fibre driver zone is £3,600. So there's carbon fibre on the gear shifters, even the rev counter is carbon fibre. In fact, everything in this car is carbon fibre, carbon fibre, carbon fibre, carbon fibre. We've got the tunnel bridge as well, which is here. So the tunnel bridge is £1,632. I've not ticked all these. Carbon fibre dash inserts, which is all the carbon fibre on the dashboard, that is £3,840. Wow. Carbon fibre door panels trim, we don't have. The carbon fibre outer sill kick, so this is your outer sill kick, that's carbon fibre, that is £1,152. The next, we've got the horses tattooed, embroidered, or like a tattoo, onto the seats. £720 for the pair. And then the actual seats themselves, which are Daytona seats. Now, the old Ferrari had the full electric seats. These are so much more comfortable. They're not electric, they are manual. You literally pull a lever and twist knobs in order to make them move. They're super comfy. The seats are £2,352. You'll notice we've got red seat belts. So the coloured safety belts, £528. It comes with something called Healy, high emotion, low emission, but that doesn't stop it being £795 a year for road tax. We've got front parking sensors that beep off when you go near something, as you know. They're £864. And then we've got a rear camera. I'm pointing rear, but you can't even see me. The rear camera is £1,536. And these are all options, so this is adding up pretty fast, I hope you've got your calculators off, right, and see if you can get it at the end. Premium hi-fi system, and I must say the hi-fi system in this car absolutely smashes it out. I've got a USB plugged in. I play old school Sasha mixes and essential mixes and all that kind of stuff. I don't think there's many 488s rocking it about. So the upgraded hi-fi system is £3,552. 3552. Couple of little bits on the front. The headlights. I only discovered this the other night when I was driving in the dark, but these headlights, as you turn the wheel, turn. So as you're turning the wheel around, the light moves with you. The adaptive front light system is £1,440. And there is a suspension lifter on, so as you can see, this car's pretty low, but it's higher than you think, but it does lift up. You push a button, the front end comes up. That's a front suspension lifter. That is £2,880. Remember, these are 2016 prices. 2016 prices. Now, every Ferrari that you see has the shields on the back, but they're not standard. Not in the slightest. They are, for both of them, £1,056. And we also have yellow calipers on these beautiful, beautiful wheels. And they come in at 864 quid. For 4, so that's actually seems like a bargain. And the wheels themselves, obviously there's 4 of them. These are 20-inch diamond cut forged wheels, and they are £4,608. So 1,150 quid a wheel. Frightening. And the tyres just instantly about 400 quid a pop. Pirelli P0s. Although all my friends who've got Porsches and stuff go, get Michelin's, but I don't think I drive it fast enough for that anyway. And how fit is this car? It's beautiful, it's art. I had the stripes put on, that's a wrap. I'm quite pleased with those. But let's get on to some of this external carbon fibre, which I would have probably done more. Well, I'm lying, I'm tight as fuck, I wouldn't have done any of it. So we have a carbon fibre front spoiler. The carbon fibre front spoiler is £4,320. And these are the air intakes for the turbos. They're obviously on both sides. These are carbon fibre as well, which I think looks really, really good. £2,112. Nice little touch. This is the fog lamp. That's also carbon fibre. and that's £1,152. I mean, it's the size of a can of Coke. And that the silver thing you can see under there, that's DRS. So when you hit a certain amount of miles per hour, it opens up and gives you yet more downforce. Crazy. Last thing on the back of it are the sports exhausts. They do nothing apart from they're that colour. And they are £432, a mere bargain. That is your standard stuff. Let me just put that on there. So you can see that's what you get as standard. For fuck's sake. That's what you get as standard. Oh, I didn't know there was a little hole under there. Oh, look at that. Can you see that? Trying not to scratch the car. Obviously the idea is for the air to pass over the car, giving it downforce. I think you could have had these in carbon fibre. I'm not sure. But I think that's pretty much all the options that we've had. And quite frankly, it's a beast. It's a piece of art, it's beautiful. And I'm absolutely privileged to be able to come out in the morning and see that with my plate on it. So that's the Ferrari. Now if we're talking numbers, I'll give you all the numbers before you get a cold start. Is this. I bought my 458 Spider, which was a 2014, back in 2022. I paid £162,000 for it, 15,000 miles on the clock, and I said it was a 2014, it was a silver one. Again, here's a little clip now of the last ever cold start I did with it. You get a 2-year warranty when you buy a Ferrari second hand. I bought mine from Stratton, both of them. When the 2-year warranty runs out, you're looking at about £3,500 a year for the warranty, but it does cover the main things like engine and gearbox, which if they go, we're talking 20-30 grand a pop, so you've got to have it. But Adrian, my man over at Ferrari, shouted me out. This was never on the market. It's one that they'd got in. They made it look mint again because it had been sat there. Bought it, had just under 13,000 miles on the clock, and their price was 160. They gave me £140,000 for the 458, which means in 2 years it cost me 20 grand of a loss. So I had to put 20 grand in and the old car, and I got this, which I think was a really good deal. Well, it's not because it's stupid money, but you know what I mean. Comparatively speaking, it's a good deal, and it is a Spider. I love a convertible. So what I'm going to attempt to do now is set the camera up behind the car, get in it, cold start it. I do not know how this is going to go, but we will see and try. Wish me luck, this will either be cinematic beauty or a total fail. questions about what I've just done, if I've forgotten something or something I've not answered, or you want to know how much it costs to keep it, insurance, all that kind of gear, drop me a message in the comments and I'll answer it all truthfully. I've got nothing to hide. Like I said, I'm extremely privileged and proud to be in a position where I can actually drive this thing. I'm not one of those that's like, oh, look at my Ferrari, but I swear to God, it's something I lusted after since I was 4 years old. I've got the horse tattooed on my back, the prancing horse, Il Cavallino. I absolutely lived and breathed everything Ferrari my entire life, and after 43 years of lusting after one, I finally managed to be able to purchase one, and it was the proudest thing in my life. I will even, if I can find them, chuck in the 2 reveals as well now. So the reveals will be in here. So after this you'll see the reveal of the first car, the reveal of the second car when you go to the dealership and pick them up, and then you've got the full Ferrari experience. So stay tuned for all things Ferrari and